What's up everybody, Sunkist here, and in today's video we're going to be going over the limited time event Meat Week. This event has a small chance to drop the Pepper Shaker plans, which I know are pretty sought after, as that is one of the better weapons you can get in Fallout 76 currently. Actually just made a build around the Pepper Shaker with infinite vats just a couple of weeks ago, so we'll touch briefly on that so you can get a good idea of how to run the Pepper Shaker. I'll show you how to get the mods that you want for it, and we'll just kind of go over the Meat Week event in general. I'd like to know down in the comments if you've gotten lucky and gotten any good plans from the event so far, and I'll catch you at the end of the video. All right, so just to go over the Meat Week event itself, just briefly here, there are two parts to Meat Week. First one is going to be an event called Primal Cuts, which will spawn every 20 minutes or so, and there could be 2 to 3 Primal Cut events around the map at a time. If you time it right, you can get about 5 to 15 primal cuts, and those primal cuts you get at the end of the primal cut event will give you primal cuts. I know I'm saying primal cuts a lot, but you can take those primal cuts and cash them in for legendary script at the Meat Week event. So if you're short on script, now's a great opportunity to do that. But also, once you fight through the hordes of animals, there is a chance at the end that Bigfoot can spawn, and he is guaranteed to drop a 4-star legendary. So I do think it's worth going to the Primal Cut events now more than ever. And there's also a couple of legendary, just regular enemies that can spawn at the event as well. All right, so once you get to the actual Meat Week event that spawns at the top of every hour, you can go ahead and deposit your prime meat if you've collected some in the Graham's meat grill, and you'll get a couple script per piece of prime meat you get. I think it's like a minimum of 5 at least. But then what you're going to want to do, you also get this meat sweats bonus there. But essentially what you're going to do is walk around, collect some of the plants that you can put in the cooler, walk around and kill some of the like squirrels and possums and stuff, and take their meat and then put them in that critter cart. And once you get all the way to the I think it's like a little slab of steak on the top right progress bar, the event will complete, and then you'll get your rewards. And then there is also a chance for Bigfoot to spawn at this event as well, and it's a pretty high chance. I believe it's 33%. So definitely stick around to see if Bigfoot spawns. And in this case, for this one that I ran, he actually ended up spawning. All right, I won't go too crazy diving into the reward system for Meat Week because it is kind of complex the way it works, but I highly encourage you to check out Nuka Knight's website as well as his YouTube channel. I'll leave them both linked in the description. But just to go over a few notable rewards you could possibly get from Meat Week, there's a new unique item called Roadkill. You get Carnivore as a title, 100% drop chance if you don't have it yet. There's a new melee weapon called the Hog Splitter. I haven't got my hands on it yet, but it does look like it's pretty powerful. A new Moo curd recipe that gives you extra max AP. You can get the flamer plans. Most importantly for this video, the Pepper Shaker has a 4% chance to drop. There's a few other notable weapons and cosmetic items for your camp. Next one people really like is the Winnie Wagon as well. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff you can get in this event, and if you really want your best chance at getting that Pepper Shaker or any of the new event or new items, you're definitely going to want to attend those Meat Week top of the hour events as much as possible. All right, in order to get the Hex Barrel and the Plasma Magazine, which are going to be the attachments you're going to want for the Pepper Shaker, you're actually going to get that from Regs in Vault 76, who's a gold bullion vendor. So make sure you've completed the Wastelanders quest line, and you should have Vault 79 unlocked. But from the fast travel point, just walk right in to the elevator. We'll load in here. We'll take a left over to Regs. Just load. Hop on over to Regs, who's not actually at the post right now. Where are you, Regs? Go over here randomly. Okay, now he just randomly spawned in. Okay. If he doesn't spawn in for you, just give it a moment here. But we'll scroll down, and we have all the Pepper Shaker plans right here. I have seen some people run the dual barrel. It's actually not a bad option as well, but I do think the Hex Barrel and the Plasma Magazine are the best combination. So if you're short on gold bullion, You could just spend 400 on that. Or if you have some extra gold bullion, I mean, you could just unlock all the attachments if you want. Um, but yeah, that's where you get the plans for that. Real quick, I also do want to mention you don't need the plans for the pepper shaker to get it. It's not an untradeable weapon in its base form. So if you have a friend that has the pepper shaker plans, they can craft it, add the hex barrel, the plasma magazine, and then drop it for you. I believe as long as it does not have uh, modified legendary effects on it, it can be dropped, traded, or sold. So if you really need one, I'm sure some people may be selling just outfitted non-legendary ones in their vendor during meat week, or maybe you can encounter somebody on a forum or looking for group post or Reddit or something where you can get them to craft it for you. All right, so I'll leave my previous video, not previous video, but a video I did not too long ago going over my infestations build that is centered around the pepper shaker. But I'll just briefly go over the mods that I have on it and just briefly go over the cards that I chose. So I do think that quad probably is one of the better SARs you can run on this, just because it will run through the 50 round meg pretty quickly if you don't have it. Rapid, good option for DPS. Per shot damage, explosive is a really good option for the second star, and critical, vital / critical is also a good option there. Less AP cost is going to help you get that infinite bats, and then conductors really rounds it out on the infinite bats side of it. Hex barrel, plasma magazine. I just rock the standard sights on there, and then I have the Spitfire paint. So that's the pepper shaker itself. I'll just go over the build quick, just briefly here. Here's the special point allocation. Feel free to screenshot if you'd like. Here is the build. It's mostly centered around crippling damage with some of the shotgunner cards. The thing that's nice about the pepper shaker is you can honestly use bullet storm cards really well as some of the crippling and shotgunner cards. So has a really nice synergy there. Couple other call outs, I guess. This does get buffed by the science card since it's a plasma magazine. One gun army for extra limb damage. Yeah, feel free to like screenshot these cards if you like really want to take a look at them. And then the legendary cards, it's 5 special legendary cards maxed out with taking one for the team. Just if you're curious, the mutations are here. I'll just scroll through them quickly. You can pause if you'd like. And then the armor that I run, since I do like have an extra carry weight, since you're going to be collecting a lot of stuff while you're doing infestations, is a union power armor with a set of overeaters, +2 agility, through hikers, and limit breaking. And if you are curious, the paint that I have on right now is that protect skin that we all got from completing 500,000 infestations. So if you claimed that, you should be able to rock this skin as well. Here's a few clips from that last video, or that video I was referencing, just to show you the power of the pepper shaker, just in case you're curious. So here's a couple minutes of using the pepper shaker and the class that I've just laid out for you. That's the one I really care about. Holy enemies. Okay, well. I guess we'll just let Gunfu do its thing here. Alright, now we're going to get a good stack of adrenaline here, get some bullet storm built up, and then we're going to go mess this guy up here. Oh, he's invisible, of course. Not for too long, though. Yeah, I mean, that's still a pretty easy defeat there. Thank you so much for making it to this point of the video. I really do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hype the video if you're on mobile. It'll help out the channel a ton. If you'd like to check out my last video, that will be on screen now. Again, thanks a ton for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. See ya.